Anybody that lines up on that 100 meters is a tough competitor, so never look down upon anyone because you can't look at records. I have a 977, but when you line up against some kids who have personal best of 10.2s, that's what happened at, some time back in South Africa. You get into a race and you look down upon guys, and then these guys are flying off because they want to shine with you, because that's the highlight, you know. So about the upcoming under 20 Walaza, I mean, he's doing great. I appreciate that, but of course, it's a privilege for him to compete against me, and of course, it's a privilege for me to compete against him. So, but tomorrow is not about a 1v1. We are not doing a 2-lane track thing. We are 8 lanes on that track. So you might focus on one person and then the other guys is flying out. So I don't want to talk much about that because I don't like pinpointing competitors when you're going into races. But of course, I'm expecting a very good race tomorrow.
If the question if 98 meters is possible, I think it's certainly possible. We saw a few years ago that Ioannis Veta got all the way up to 97 meters. I think he was like 12 centimeters short of the world record. Huh?
Almost 70 centimeters.
Yeah, he was like 12. Yeah, he almost got the world record. So 97 meters is pretty close to 98. So I think that gave the reassurance to a lot of javelin throwers that the 98 meters is certainly possible. And in terms of your question with the battle between India and Pakistan, I think that the classic that Chopra, the meet that Chopra is going to have, I think it's a good thing for India and Pakistan. And if Nadeem from Pakistan is able to compete in that meet, I think it would be a good union, a good sign of peace for them. It would be like a motivational factor to the people. If the athletes could come together and compete together and show love to each other, it would be like a big motivational factor to the rest of their country to come together and live as one in unity.
I love to see sprinting growing in the country, and that's my passion. And the legacy will be how many lives will I have inspired at the end of it all. I know people look at medals and stuff, but for me, I look at how many people I'm going to inspire in this sprinting career. And I'm glad that the 4x1 team has made it to Tokyo World Championships for the first time after long years, so many years. So, I mean, the life of those 8 athletes or 9 athletes that will be in Tokyo will change completely because they'll have a different mindset after they come from Tokyo, because they'll be there for the relay and they'll be meeting everyone who is anyone in the 100 meters. And I'm glad that that opportunity came to them. It was not me, it was the team. So I see people saying it was Omanyala. No, it was on me. I couldn't run the 400 meters.
In Doha, I ran in the Invitational 100 first, and I ran 11:07, winning that. And then someone dropped out, and I got the opportunity to be in the main race, and I ran 11:10, placing 6th, which was pretty good for my very first Diamond League ever. And it was back-to-back, so it was still pretty consistent races, and I was excited about that. And then I came back to Rabat, and I got 2nd overall with 11:08, and I was pretty excited about that as well because that was my 2nd ever Diamond League, and also a 2nd place finish. And my expectation for tomorrow is basically to stay consistent, really. Like, I would love to stay close to my PB, 11:0, or to get a PR would be even better and more exciting because I feel like I constantly run 11:0, so I really would want a 10 finally. And as for, you said competing for heritage, I have no heritage with Liberia. Like, none of my family's Liberian. They just asked me if I would do it, and just to get more opportunity, I thought it would be a good thing, but no, I totally regret it because, like, I have no connection, no roots, no heritage to that country. We've never been there. None of my family's been there. So, yeah, like, my roots are American, so I want to compete for America. I would have no regret competing for America because I was at U.S. Trials 2021. I was at U.S. Championships 2022. I've always been USA, and then I made that one little bad mistake last season, thinking it'll give me more opportunity. But yeah, so now I'm just excited to get back competing in the tough league, like big league of America y'all talking about, because I'm one of the tough competitors as well. And in high altitude, I actually didn't know about the altitude. I've been hearing about it, so I'm not really sure how it will affect me. Hopefully it has a good effect and I run super fast tomorrow. But I'm just going to go in the same way, just try to focus on executing.
To me, I'm not under any pressure. I know what I'm capable of doing. And this competition is the 2nd of the season, so I'm not rushing myself. The season ends in September, and the main focus for me this year is the World Championships. I already qualified for the World Championships, so there's no any pressure. It's not like last year when I was chasing the qualification for Olympics. So it's just taking each competition step by step to get my rhythm back. You know, because javelin is always about the rhythm. If the rhythm is not there, it's very difficult for you to have a good throw. So it's a process. It's a learning process always. So it's step by step.